I started doing the graphic syllabus when I had some frustration with students not reading their syllabi. And looking further into depth as to why they weren't doing that, I think it was that the regular syllabus just wasn't accessible to them. They didn't know how to read them. So during my sabbatical year, I did read a book on the graphic syllabus by Linda Nielsen. And she gives different kinds of examples of how to put a graphic syllabus together. You take what you would normally write in text and you put it into a visual image, and one that you can glance at for just a very short period of time and still get a full understanding of what's going on in the course. In a traditional syllabus, what usually happens is the learning objectives are presented in a list on the first page. They're not connected to the content of the class. In the graphic syllabus, those two pieces are put together. So where we are, where we're going, what objectives they need to meet are always obvious. Additionally, what makes it very easy for students to see with the graphic syllabus is how all of the goals of the class fit together. It actually takes up fewer pages than the traditional syllabus that I had, but it says more than my traditional syllabus did. So for each given day in the class, they get to see what the class objective is for that day, so what they should learn by the end of that day. They also get to see right there on that same day what assignment is due, and eventually with this syllabus, there will be the hyperlink to a much more in-depth explanation of how that assignment is going to work. Now it's not basic questions about the course, because they don't have to ask those anymore. It's very obvious what the answers are. And so the questions that I'm getting from them are more in-depth questions about finer details about projects, for instance. So I no longer get the kinds of questions like, when is it okay to email you? Because there's a graphic that shows them how to do that. And so now we can get into some of the deeper aspects of the course. And the initial feedback from the students so far has been very positive. In fact, on the first day when they received their graphic syllabus, the kinds of questions or the kinds of responses that I would get from them was, wow, this is different. Wow, look, it has pictures. Look, there's flow charts. This is so much easier to understand. And so I'm very satisfied implementing this into my class, because I know that they are following it much easier than the traditional syllabus.